one of the least talked about extortion events happening on the internet right now that may impact more teens than we could ever imagine. If you guys don't know, I am friends with a nonprofit called Exodus Cry. They do some really good work in the world of anti-trafficking and all the insanity that happens there. And they put out this video today that I had to react to. Let me give you guys a pre-warning, trigger warning on this. Okay, this is pretty dark. Okay, but I wanted to make sure that we covered it and we gave this story its proper light. All right, check this out.
A 17-year-old took his own life only hours after being extorted by a Nigerian extortion scam.
I didn't know this was a thing. Nigerian extortion scam? This is uber tragic story, okay? But I think the more awareness is brought to these stories, the better it's going to be from preventing people from doing this sorts of stuff online, okay?
Jordan DeMay was found dead of a self-inflicted gunshot wound on March 25th, 2022. This was shortly after he was contacted by an Instagram account that appeared to be a woman with the username Danny Roberts. But this account was hacked and sold to Samuel Agoshi, a 22-year-old Nigerian, one of 3 suspects in Lagos arrested earlier this month for allegedly hacking Instagram accounts and extorting or sextorting over 100 young men.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
So apparently, these folks are hacking into women's accounts that look real, and are DMing random teenage boys and engaging with them by sending rudes and then demanding money of them in hindsight. And if they don't give the money, they will threaten to leak the rudes that they got. So the article here says, I can send this to everyone and also send your until it goes viral. Ogashi wrote in another message to DeMay, a senior football player at Marquette Senior High School, after the 17-year-old sent an explicit photo of himself. While no charge or punishment could make up for the loss of their son, we are glad these 3 men are being brought to justice. It is so rare that perpetrators of sextortion are caught and charged. We are absolutely heartbroken for this family, and sadly, this is not a one-off situation. According to the FBI, sextortion cases involving children and teens are increasing rapidly. As younger and younger children are given smartphones, the pool of easily exploited minors becomes greater and greater. Hey, you want to see something kind of crazy? Over 75% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing and turning your bell notification on so that you don't miss anything we have going here. Check this out.
After Jordan sent an explicit photo of himself, Agoshi blackmailed him and told him he would share the image with his family and friends and public if he didn't send him $1,000.
This is a sickness of the highest order.
This is awful. This is awful. This is by design predatory against someone that's not even of age to consent.
Jordan only sent $300, and hours later, he messaged Agoshi and let him know that he would be committing suicide. John DeMay, Jordan's father, explained what happened like this. Someone came to his bedroom at 3 in the morning and him through Instagram when we were all sleeping at night, and we had zero chance to stop it. As his son got older, John says he stopped monitoring the boy's device as much as he used to. Unfortunately, unbelievably tragic stories like Jordan DeMay's are only becoming more and more common. The FBI has said they've seen huge increases in sextortion cases involving children and teens. This is a
I mean, that graphic there said that there was 3,000 of these types of cases, right? And perhaps this young man was going through other things outside of the situation to drive him to this sort of permanent action, right? But nevertheless, like this is over $1,000. This is insane.
Tragic reminder for all of us to prioritize having safe, connected, and educated conversations with our children about internet safety and the harms on the internet.
So yeah, the article from the DOJ says 3,000 people. I mean, definitely disturbing, definitely sad. I can't imagine for the parents and what they have to be going through. And so this is terrible from so many levels. Obviously, I think we got to be very careful with giving our kids devices and what access they have, right? Through the internet. That's a huge one because this is scamming people, right? This is part catfishing, extortion, sextortion. all types of levels. This poor young man lacked the judgment to not send these sorts of things online, which you should just know that this is never stuff that you should put on the internet. And then I'm guessing there's other things he was probably dealing with that led to this type of decision to send away $300 and then still take your own life, right? But I wanted to point out this article right here that says this is 3,000 cases like this are happening. Yeah, man, be on top of your kids. And if you are a young man, say right here, so it says the DOJ says over 3,000 U.S. minors were targeted in sextortion crimes in the past year. 3,000. Take your kids' devices sometimes, man. I don't care if they're teenagers. Look at what they're looking through, who they're engaging with, what is going on Instagram. I don't think there's anything wrong with parents having passwords, parents having access. I think this is how we prevent and create some boundaries around this sort of stuff, because I think this is extremely tragic. And unfortunately, this young man, sent some images, but I mean, I don't know. He could have just denied it. He could have said it was AI. He could have said it was fake. He could, right? Like, it has, worst case scenario, the pictures would have leaked, which I believe is also a crime because if he's a minor. But the fact that this happened in this way, keep your head on a swivel, especially if you're a parent. Keep your head on a swivel, because there are some dark, demented, twisted people out there that are literally just looking to come up with money. Come up with money at any expense, especially the expense of this poor kid's life. Super sad. If you're considering this sort of action, please reach out, get help. Don't ever make a permanent decision to a temporary problem. Even in the case of sextortion, this is not a suitable solution. This is not the solution you want. This is a temporary problem that, even worst case scenario, if you're in a situation where this is happening to you, you're going to be fine and you'll bounce back from it. So anyway, shout out to Exodus Cry. They're doing some good work. Wanted to highlight that for you guys. Hey, this weekend we have a super special Father's Day sale, 25% off the entire shop. And as always, free shipping on orders over $85. I'm super excited because we just got this brand new oversized French Terry hoodie. If you've ever gotten any of our premium hoodies, you know that not only will they last you a lifetime, but they just feel amazing. This is by far my favorite hoodie. I'm 5'10.5". Got to give me the half. And I'm 175 pounds. I'm wearing a size medium. So these do run oversized. We also got brand new oversized royal blue shirts and this super dope tan sand color. So you could check those out as well as the entire shop, the everything. Okay. And again, if you know me, I always tell you, buy it nice or buy it twice. We don't do the fast fashion stuff that's going to fall apart and the cheap stuff. We really try to go above and beyond to give you guys the best quality merch, and we want to give back to our Father. So check out the sale, blessgod.shop right now. Use the code Father's Day at checkout, and you could stack it with that free shipping over orders $85. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.